So let's talk about the law of attraction, or rather the idea that you can set a strong intention, and what you set your intention on is going to come into your life. And why so many people have problems really applying this. And let's go really deep on the real root cause of why that is happening and why it works or why it doesn't work. And by the way, if this is the first time we meet, I'm Jonas Erb, and on this channel we talk about authenticity and personal growth. We provide tools and ideas that help you gain clarity, freedom, and fulfillment in your life. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing. So let's go a little deeper. What is behind the law of attraction? So the main idea is that you can set an intention, and what you set your intention on is going to come into your life. But the problem is that a lot of people, they apply this and then it doesn't work. And then they're like, the law of attraction doesn't work. And I don't really want to go into the law of attraction, but what I want to do is I want to say that if you have a strong intention, you set your intention on the goal, you are very likely to achieve that goal if you're very clear about that. But there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that people are not really experiencing or being aware of that make it impossible for them to have their goals. And so let's take a couple of examples to really illustrate this. So let's say you want to have a new apartment, and you have an idea of like you want to have so and so many rooms. It has to cost this much or less. It has to be about in this area in the city you're living in. So this is your intention. Then you want to get this goal. And what you have to realize is when you set this intention, you have to really be clear what is coming with that intention, because you might have a lot of subconscious beliefs or ideas or thoughts or feelings about this goal that are going to make it hard for you to really get that goal. Maybe the price is a little low that you're aiming for, and you feel guilty about not paying so much money. Or maybe you feel like it's impossible to have that. Or maybe you feel other people are going to be jealous if you have this apartment. Or maybe you feel that you should live in a smaller apartment, maybe only 2 rooms, and you feel guilty about wanting 3 rooms. That's going to hold you back as well. Or maybe you believe that you should actually rather live in a shared flat, and you're not really comfortable living on your own, and so on. So it's basically, there's a lot of things behind the scenes when you set an intention. And it's important to really understand that if you don't deal with what's in your subconscious mind, in your whole psyche about your intention, this is going to counteract your intention. So if you have a clear intention, but then you have all those beliefs and stories and ideas and emotions about why you shouldn't have this goal, it's going to counteract your intention and you're not going to get your goal. Let's take another example. Let's say you want to have a relationship. And then you set your intention, you want to have a relationship, but then what comes with that is maybe you feel that you're not going to have enough time to do your things if you're in a relationship, to your projects. Or maybe you feel that you're not worthy of a relationship, or maybe you're afraid to you're afraid to be hurt, or maybe you feel other people are going to judge you about it, or maybe you're going to be jealous about you having a relationship. Or some other things. And there's going to be a lot of things coming up about the goal, and those are the things that make it hard for you to really achieve that goal. And so it's very important for you to actually go through the process of acknowledging what is coming up with respect to the intention that you set, and then let go of all of what is behind that. Just let go of that and start to really see and get more clear and clear about the goal. Really start to feel this deep, just knowing of, yes, this is me. I recognize me in my goal. Like I have this boyfriend or I have this girlfriend. I just recognize having this, or I recognize having this apartment. That's me. I just feel this is completely me. I just feel joy and peace if I think about that. And so if you're not at this state, then you have some resistance about the goal. If you are completely released, or if you let go of all the stories around that decision about that goal, if you let go of all of that, then you're just gonna feel joyful and happy and peaceful when you think about that goal, and you just feel so relaxed, and you just trust yourself and just know this is me, this is going to happen, and it's okay. Same with if you cook food, then you don't have to think about, yeah, after I cook the food, I'm gonna eat it, because you just know that that's the food, I can eat it. It's a natural process. Or it's also, let's say you are in a relationship, you're gonna have the feeling of, I have a relationship. You're not gonna want a relationship. It just feels natural to you to have a relationship. It's not even a question. And you want to get to that state where you just feel like it's just completely me. I just feel that that's me, and you let go of all the resistance. And so now let's talk about how you can welcome up the resistance and let that go. Welcome up all the stories and all the subconscious beliefs about why you can or cannot have this. So what I'm using mainly at the moment is something called the release technique, or releasing. I will share a link below. There might be an affiliate link as well. I really love this method, and it's very, very powerful because it helps you just to let go of all other stuff as well and just really be happy. But you don't necessarily have to use this one. I'm gonna link some other books about this topic as well. And the main idea is very simple. I'm gonna convey to you what you can do to really let go. So the idea is you welcome up whatever is coming up about your goal. So you set an intention, then you write it down, and then you look at your goal and you see what is coming up when I look at this goal, when I read this goal. What are the emotions coming up? What are the thoughts that are spinning in my head around this? What are the images I see behind my eyes? What is coming up with respect to this goal? And then instead of trying to resist that or beating yourself up about it, you just allow this to be there and you kind of relax into that. Let's say there is a feeling of fear coming up about this goal. Maybe you're afraid that you're going to be on the street if you don't have an apartment. And then you just feel that fear and you just welcome it up and you just feel this fear coming up. And you, as if it was like a baby you're holding in your arms like this, you just welcome that emotion. You just allow yourself to relax into that emotion. And you let go of resisting that emotion. Just let it come up. And when you just welcome that emotion, just welcome it with your open arms. Just let it come up, and then you just allow it to go. You just allow it to pass through you. So one is you just let it come up. You just welcome it, and you let it pass through. You could even imagine like a window opening here, wherever you feel the emotion. You just feel like there's no window opening, it just flows out of you. And this energy is like stuck energy about the goal. Just welcome it up and just let it pass through. Just let this emotion go. And it's really important to understand that this is something in your consciousness. This is something that you experience inside yourself. So if it is inside yourself and you experience it, you also have the power to change it. You have the power to change what's in your consciousness. And it's by allowing you really to see that and not hiding from it. Really allow all those emotions to come up and let them pass through, let them go. And it's also about really setting an intention, like I welcome it up and I let it go. I allow myself to let go of that. And then what you could do as well is you could just feel inside of yourself. Well, first of all, you could also kind of listen to the thoughts. You could let all like those stories, let them come up and let go of resisting them. Let's say you have a story about you're sure gonna be hurt when you're in a relationship. There's some story, or maybe there's some like past story that you've experienced coming up. Then you just welcome that up and you just allow this to be there, and you just allow yourself to experience that whatever emotion is coming up, but also whatever thought is coming up. And then you just allow yourself to really perceive that there is this story going on in your head, and you just hear that story and you realize it's a story, and you make an intention to just let go of that story. You let it come up and let go. And if it's still there, you welcome up some more of that story, and then you just let it go. You welcome up some more and let it go. And it's important to recognize it's more about really welcoming it and not trying to resist it, rather than trying to let it go and push it away. Because it's not about letting go and pushing it away. It's about welcoming up and not resisting it. And when you really fully let go of the resistance, just allow it to be there, then it can be there or let go or go away. Everything is okay. And then you are released on it and you can just let it drop. And yeah, there's a lot of different ways that you can deal with this, and let yourself just be guided by your intuition about just feeling inside yourself. How can you welcome up these stories and all those emotions? Can you just welcome them up and let them go? And it's really about this inner process of starting to really welcome and be okay with whatever is there, and then make an intention and let it go. Make an intention, let it go. So this is pretty much what I wanted to say about this whole process. If you want to know more about releasing, go check out the link or ask me. I can do some other video about it. And let me know what is your experience when you do that. When you set an intention, you write it down, and you just welcome everything up that is coming up and just let it go. And see, when you let it come up, see if you can just, like, if you feel a little bit lighter, if you could just allow yourself to feel this feeling of being lighter, welcome up that feeling and let that go as well and see what happens. Maybe you feel even more lighter, and then just welcome up this feeling and let it go as well. And just play around with just whatever you're feeling, just welcome it up and let it go. Welcome it up and let it go. You can do that with the quote-unquote negative feelings, but you can also do that with the quote-unquote positive feelings, because anything that's coming up is just something that's in your consciousness. If you welcome that and let that go, it's just gonna feel lighter and lighter and lighter every day. And so you're just gonna feel, in general, you're just gonna feel better, and you're gonna feel better about your goal. And it's really about feeling good about this goal and just feeling that this is you. This is like, yeah, this is the magic that I create in my life. This is what I want for myself, and it just feels so good. It doesn't feel like it's someone else's goal, or that this goal doesn't belong to you because you shouldn't have it or whatever. It just feels really good to have this goal. Yeah, so let me know what is your experience when you apply this process. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. And to support my channel and see more of those videos, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to, and watch some more of my videos. This is the video that YouTube thinks you would like the most. And this one is my most recent video. So have fun watching and have a great day. Goodbye, everyone.